Welcome. In front of me is a GIGASET GS190, and today I will show you how to bypass the Google verification on this phone. And obviously you can see that the phone right here is locked, and I could either verify the old account using the previously set pattern, or if I press right here, using the Google account. Now keep in mind there is a pattern, mentioning that because I'm going to change it throughout the process. And there is the Google account, as you can see. So to get started, you do want to connect to Wi-Fi. So if you haven't done that yet, do it right now. And once you have connected to Wi-Fi, go back to the first page right over here. And on this page, grab a SIM card and pop it into the device. That SIM card needs to have at least one SIM contact. It doesn't matter what the contact is, it just needs one. And from there, you want to go to the emergency call. Once you insert your SIM card, I already did insert it, so that's why I don't need to. You'll see in a second that it is there. And from here, tap on emergency information twice, then on the pencil to edit, and choose add contact, which it will show you all the contacts that are on the SIM card. Now, if you inserted your SIM card and there is no contacts visible right here, give it like a minute or so. This device ain't the fastest one, so sometimes if this is like straight out of factory reset, the device will prioritize doing other stuff in the background, and it will take a little bit of time for it to actually load up the contacts. So just keep it open on this page and wait for the contacts to spontaneously appear on the screen, basically. Now, anyway, once you have those contacts visible, choose any kind of contact you want. Just simply click on it like that, and as you can see, now I added emergency contact. From here, you wanna tap on that contact, choose the three dots, and go to share. That's not the share that I'm looking for, so I'm gonna see something else. I have a help and feedback, maybe it's right here. Oh, okay, so that simplifies it. So you need to only press help and feedback. From here, let's type in on describe your issue and type in two simple letters, MO, and it actually doesn't bring it up what I need, so I guess I need to do it differently. Not this. Let me quickly check, because this is a little bit different now. Yes, let's go with the share and continue. Oh, there we go. So that's what I was looking for the entire time. So as you can see, I'm gonna do it once more. So once you click on the contact, tap on the three dots, go to share, and from here continue, and this will bring up the actual page that we need. So from here, once you see the Gmail option, instead of tapping on this as you would normally do, you want to hold it. This will bring up this little window right here, and from here you want to go to the app info. Give it a second for it to load, and from here we're gonna go into notifications, advanced, and then additional settings in the app. Just go to three dots and then help and feedback. And now we should be able to type in MO, and there we go. We get the suggested use Morse code. So you want to select that. Tap on the video, it will load it up. And then you can tap on the three dots on the video and choose watch later, which will open up. We'll see browser or YouTube. So it opens up browser, which is good. So tap on accept and continue, no thanks. And now in the search bar right at the top, you want to type in HardReset.Info/bypass. Like so. If you need a moment, pause the video. So once you're on the website, right here, you want to scroll down. Now if this pop-up appears, just select consent, whatever. And I just clicked on something that I didn't want to click, so I'm going to go back. There we go. So on this website, you want to scroll down and you will have a settings application right here. And all you need to do is simply tap on it. This will redirect you to the actual phone settings page. And in here, scroll down to security and location, scroll down to advanced, scroll down some more, and you will find the option called screen pinning. Tap on that, turn it on, and then also turn on lock device when unpinning. And this will bring up an option for you to set up a screen lock. Now, as you previously did see, which I did mention, the way of unlocking the device or verifying it was the pattern or previously set pattern. So just to keep it completely different, I'm gonna change it up to something completely different. So instead of pattern, I'm gonna go with a pin, just so it will look different. And from here, it asks us about secure startup. Let's select no. And now we just get to put in our pin. Now I'll put a 1, 2, 3, 4 pin just because it's simple and quick. And honestly, I do advise you to do the same thing. It will make it a little bit easier throughout the process. Just when I insert a pin, I can just tell you the pin. So let's set it up to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, confirm 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's set. Now it also asks us to add a fingerprint. Let's just skip it, it's not needed. So once you have added that pin, hold power key and select reboot. And as you can see, the device is now rebooted. Now the thing that it's asking right here is the pin for the SIM card, which, well, it's also 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. But if you have some kind of pin on your SIM card, it will obviously be most likely different. So let's just unlock the SIM card. And now it's asking for the pin for the device. So it is the one that we have chosen, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will unlock the device. And as you can see, we are still in the setup. So again, let's progress through it. Now at this moment, I do recommend you to just skip through everything that you can. It doesn't really matter what we set up right now, so yeah. And as you can see right now, we're on the verification page and there is something really interesting. Instead of a pattern, it's asking us for PIN right now. And that is because Android is such a great device that it only can remember one screen lock at a time. So the previous pattern now got overridden with the PIN that we have chosen, because it can only remember one of those. So to unlock it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. Now I do recommend you to perform a factory reset of the device once you finish up the setup, because there is still a chance that there is some leftovers from the previous account. So I'm gonna skip through most of this, finish up the setup as quick as I can, and show you where I can perform the factory reset quickly. So okay, so once you're on the home screen, open up Settings, scroll all the way down to System, Advanced, Reset Options, Erase All Data Factory Reset, and from here, Reset Phone. Again, we need to put in the pin, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then tap on Erase Everything, and this will just begin another factory reset of the device. But at that point, when you're doing the factory reset through settings, it does remove everything, including Google accounts. So by doing so, there will be no accounts that will be blocking you. The device will be fully unlocked at the point once the actual factory reset is complete. And unfortunately, you will be back in the setup screen, but from there you can set your device up however you like. I'm not gonna go through the reset of the device because it's just kind of additional time that it's not needed. You already seen the setup screen, so all you need to do is just go through a simple setup, and that's it. So anyway, that is how you could bypass the Google verification on this phone. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.